Okay, well, I tried. Hey guys, Foxel here. Welcome back to another stream. I'm right now alone, but, you know, it probably will work out later. So, I felt like I wanted to talk about something, so here I am. Let me mute this. Okay. So, welcome. Hi. No one's here yet, but that's fine. Anywho. Oh, jeez, where do I start? I thought it would. And there goes my dog. Oh. Hello, Spring. Welcome. Let's start off with something. I wanted to talk about how to overcome things because I know a lot of people out there have a really hard time with that stuff. I would show my face, but I kind of forgot how to do that, so sorry. Anywho, I just want to talk about, how I overcome things and obstacles and stuff in my life. And hopefully it'll help you guys. So, let's begin, I guess. In my life, I have had many things, and let's just start talking like I am only 17. I am not an adult, so I am going to keep going through a lot, because I am not, actually, even as an adult, you go through a lot. So it's not a big surprise. It happens. But in my life, I have gone through countless amounts of people being mean to me and me feeling very alone and etc. etc. And it's hard for a lot of people. I think one of my hardest parts is when I was cyberbullied. I will not say by who, I will not say by what, but I was, and I lost a lot of people online that really I held dear. That was one of the hardest online problems I went through, and it sucked. But that's not it, during that time for online, for that online problem, during that time I was depressed, I felt alone. My mom, she was the only one who really, helped the most, but then again, there were a lot of people around me that helped a lot. But I felt very alone, and I lost a lot of people. And I felt like, I would never get friends again, that it was all my fault, and it sucked. I always have this problem where I think worst case scenario 24/7, and because of that, I thought during that time that I was going to, never be happy again and all that stuff. But the thing that helped me the most was the people around me. Even though I felt alone, I wasn't. I had my friends that didn't leave me. I had my family that still were trying to help me. And like I had a few friends who really stood up for me. I won't say names, but someone, went up to many of the people that hurt me and said, "What the actual hell? Why are you doing this to my friend? Get out of here." And it did make me smile because I had someone who did care. And it went on for like a month or a few months, and it was hard, but I started getting more and more better. Now in real life though, that's where it really comes down. Is, I have, as you guys know, unless you're new, hello, welcome. I have a lot of disabilities. Low vision, rare disorder that makes me shake, it sucks. Autism, and even epilepsy. And I feel very stuck a lot of the time. There has been many times where I would just sit there and cry and just feel like crap. And I would just wish that I was normal. But let's think about that for a second. What is normal? Sure, there are people that don't have disabilities, but what makes them normal? I guess for me, it was a question I never really thought about, and I don't really think about when I feel this way. But at the same time, deep down, I know there's no such thing as normal. But, when I felt that way and stuff, when I feel that way, I always think, I wish I was normal. I wish I had no disabilities. I wish I had friends. I wish people were nice to me. But, that's the thing. Yes, I have disabilities. But I do have friends. I do have people that are nice to me. And, I used to have no friends. In real life, at least. But I had online friends. And for me, that was, even though I didn't have friends in real life, I had online friends who were helping me through a lot. And I sometimes, doubt them. I sometimes don't see them helping me. But, they do. And I feel awful that I used to, doubt them and stuff. But then again, that's a normal feeling and they know that. Now, let's talk about the fact that, I would, what should I say? Oh my lord. There are times where I would just sit and cry and think I'm alone, right? We all have those moments. The thing is here is you're never alone. I'm never alone. I have my family, and I know there's people out there who don't have a family, don't have friends. But here's the thing. you will find your family. You will find your friends. Don't hold back your ability to do that. I would always go up to my mom and I'd be like, I would just like start crying and say, Mom, why can't I have friends? What do I do wrong? I should just give up. And then my mom would be like, nah, you ain't giving up, you know. She would put me into camps. She would make me, you know, she wouldn't make me, but she would tell me to just talk. And a lot of the time it went bad. But there were people that, you know, I'd start getting along with. And friends, the thing is, they come and go. You can't keep a friend unless you're like, you find someone right for you. But you can't always keep friends. Sometimes they will find better people, or they just don't suit your expectations as you thought. There's always different reasons. And, you know, for me, I would, for instance, in elementary school, I had this big group of friends, and I loved them. And then when I hit, what was it, 5th grade? They started really ignoring me. And I didn't understand why. And I would cry about it and feel hurt. And I just felt awful. But then, you know, my mom, she would always help me and tell me everything's going to be okay. And then, you know, slowly I started feeling better, and slowly I started to realize I don't need those people. I just need to find better people. And I think that's what helped me. Let me read what this says real quick. You are the most amazing... I almost said Among Us. Silly me. Strong, brave, inspiring human I have ever known. I am proud to be your mother. Yeah, that's my mom over there. Thank you, Mom. Love you. But, anywho. Jeez, I'm hungry. I didn't realize this. Oh well. I'm good. I can eat later. I'd rather talk. Like, okay. So I'm in call right now, yeah? And, you know, it's kind of lonely. You know, I want someone to join. It's a little dang no one joined. But, you know, I am going to wait here because I'm willing to give people chances. If no one comes, oh well, that's life. Can't always expect everyone to do what you want. And, you know, it sucks because, like, you hope someone will come. But it can't always be that way. Like, there has been times where I felt really, really lonely. And I would join a call and sit there all day and no one joins. And, you know, I would either join a call, I would text my IRL friends to hang out, no one's available. And it would always suck when that happened. And I would cry, I would feel hurt. But then, once I'm in a better place, I realize that's not their fault. That's not my fault. It's life. and it's gonna happen, and you still have people in your heart, and even though they're not there physically, just they're there in spirit. And if you just remind yourself about what they would say to you, it will feel better. I remember that, there was a lot of times. There was this one time that I was in call and no one could talk, and so I texted a really close friend of mine, and I was feeling very depressed that day. And that friend messaged me saying, "It's going to be okay. I can't talk physically, but I'm here. Let's just text." And so we were texting, and they were saying a lot of good things about me and trying to cheer me up. And then they sent me a song. And usually, I know it sounds cheesy, but I listened to the song and I just started crying. Not tears of sadness, tears of joy. Because I had someone in my life who really, really cared. And, I think that's what really made me cry about the song. Because the song was saying these words: "When the fear takes you down, when the dark takes you over, when you sink like a stone and you can't breathe, rest your head rest your arms on my shoulders, rest your head on my heart, 'cause you got me." And, that is saying to me. I was imagining my friends saying that to me, and it got to me. It really did, because that was saying to me, no matter what you're going through, no matter how bad it is, you have me. And that's what really calmed me down. And, I just started bawling, but, at the same time I felt calm. Yeah, that's something. What is another experience I've gone through? Well, let me think about that. It's a bit hard to think when you have no one else to talk to, That's another thing. So at school, I have this problem where I don't really have anyone to talk to. I will sit by someone and I try to make conversation. And then they'd be all rude and go away, I'm not going to talk to you, bleh. Right? And every time it really hurt. It really did. Because I would try so hard to make a friend. But they didn't want to be my friend. And every time it would always hurt really badly. But I think what made me, keep going was my mom. She would sit next to me and tell me, you're going to find someone. It just takes time and patience. And I personally know how hard it is to be patient, especially with this type of stuff. Patience is a really hard thing. I'm still learning how to be patient. Like, I have days where I'm just like, keep going, is it done yet? Is it done yet? I really need it. Is it done yet? Or like, I'd be like, why can't I just make a friend? And all this stuff. But you need to learn how to be patient and how to be understanding towards people. Because if you're not going to make friends. Because you need to be patient and understanding and just listen. And it's really hard. But if you at least have a little bit of patience, it's going to help you. And, no one wants to be around someone who is just never, ever, ever, like, patient. Like, if you go up to someone and you're like, saying, hey, is it done? It's done. It's done. Like, every 2 seconds. Who's going to want to, be around you if you're always going to keep nagging? It's going to be stressful for the other person. It's really hard, patience is, but I know anyone can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. But let me drink a bit of water. Hold up. But I know you can do it. Let's see here. I know there was this one time I had a seizure, right? And it was terrifying. And my friend was there. They saw it all. They saw the whole seizure. And they were there the whole time. They were right next to me. And they were holding my hand. And you're going to hear a little shakiness in my voice because I'm getting a small bit of a tremor. But anyways, they were terrified and I was terrified. I blacked out for a bit and they were still there. And I remember waking up and not being able to move that well. And they said to me, while I couldn't see, I could hear, and they're like, can you move for me, please? And I moved. It was really hard, but I did. Hold on real quick. Sorry, someone gave me a medicine. My mom gave me a medicine. Thank you, Mom. Ugh. Gross. Anyways. But it was terrifying. We were both scared. But for me, after all of it, yes, I was terrified of having seizures. But I think my friend made me realize I never was alone to begin with. She helped me realize that because she was there and she stayed with me the whole time. She was scared, but she wanted me safe. So she stayed. Give me a second to get rid of this trimmer.
Do you need more?
What?
Do you need more?
I just need to stop talking for a sec here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did it stop?
A little bit. Okay. I just need to stop talking. If it comes back, it comes back. But as I was saying, it was terrifying. I felt very alone. But at the same time, I have never felt so safe. Even during something so scary. She sat there the whole time, even though she was terrified herself. And that showed me that I had a friend who cared, who loved me, who understood me and would do anything for me to help me. Not anything for me. I'm not going to make her, go take out the trash. But, you know what I mean. I hope. But, no, yeah, it was amazing. And I think people forget, that they have people. I forget. And, it's normal. You're going to forget because it's hard to not. There was a time that I had, and I lost it. There has been many times that I would just question my life, question how do I get through all this? Well, how do I get through all my disabilities? Let's start with that. People are going to judge you. People are going to be mean to you. But there are people around you who do care. Screw it, I care. I might not even know you, but I can say I care for you. And, you're going to go through moments in your life. Hold on, sorry. You're going to go through moments in your life that are going to hurt. But the way to get through it is to realize you're not alone. You're never alone. No matter what you go through, people are there. And I'm here. So, just remember, you are never alone, ever. I hope you guys have a good day or night. I do have to go to get rid of the trimmer. But I hope this helped. So have a good day. Have a good night. And have a good life. And I'll see you fox pads in next video.